So, so here is the example for the plots that I said. This is the simulated plots, and the created the plots, and then example for the part of the here. This is the all the simulated, and I show you this one, and this is the you register plots. Register means here for this case is not reality. It's like simulated register for plots information. Here is the buildings information for the respective plots. You see that there is no plot boundary because I cannot put it like the in real plot geometry and then put it into the building geometry inside the plots. I cannot do it for the legal issues, but you can get the clear idea of what I mean here this stage. Here's the your floor information for the application like here, and then at the end of the day we finish it. So just continue my previous screencast that I did from the 35.1 to 35.26, and then this is the presentation part for the over the issues like type of forms, template driven forms, and reactive form or model driven forms. And this is our decision, your decision, or what type of form you try to use it. And depending how complex your input form, it depend on your requirement, depend on your form complexity, and depending. For my personal opinion, it will be the best solution if you use the every case is the reactive form and template driven form, because you have a more control your validation, more control your synchronization and synchronization you view between the models or components or service levels. You have a more validation, flexible and customization validation form. That means you just did your you part of your server side validation, or you controller level validation, or service level validation, model level validation, and nothing to do with the HTML side validation. Because if you do the HTML side validation, you need to be a lot of things to be do. It is hard. You need to be maintain a lot of things. That's why I said my personal opinion like to use maximum cases reactive or template and model driven forms. And that's the case I used all the cases, like except the user registration case, user role registration case, I use the template driven form. That's the idea, to give it to you how it works. But in the reality, all the cases, the complex cases, like you have an address, and the address has the user has a multiple address, then the user has a multiple role, and even though plots has a multiple buildings, and building has a multiple floors, so floor has a multiple units. That's the complex one. So that's why I have only options to go the reactive form or model driven forms. That's I say. And I already discussed about that once, the how can you integrate the different geometry into the forms, and because you needed a geo points, the coordinates points, even though you real geometry, polygon line, among line string, and a square and circle, all sort of geometry you can draw it this one. So just share and comments, comment write down into my channels, and share your ideas, and I try my best to give it to you feedback how it can just like just subscribe it and share it with your friends and friends or all colleagues. And I believe I can do my best what I learned from the last couple of years in my professional experience. So now I said goodbye, and I will continue the development out of this presentation. And thank you. Bye.